Welcome Libra, this is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment here to do your August general reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this does not resonate with you Libra, because this cannot resonate with every Libra, please check your natal chart and check your Moon sign, your Venus and Rising sign, and see what better resonates with you, okay? So welcome back all my Librans. I hope that this is finding you in a good, abundant, prosperous place. I have already crystallized the cards. I'm going to go ahead and use the Sage Palo Santo stick to go ahead and cleanse the energies of any past readings. Like I said, I hope this is finding you in a good place, and welcome new viewers, subscribers, and new subscribers, and also cross watchers. Thank you for taking the opportunity to like, share, and subscribe, and I'm hoping that that becomes a permanent subscription to my channel, okay? And this is for entertainment purposes only. It's not for any kind of medical, legal, or professional advice, so if you're seeking a professional opinion, please seek a professional for help, okay? So again, welcome. I'm going to get started. I'm using the Grand Tarot Lux as the Celtic cross spread. I'm using the Baharata to get you a general message for the where your reading or message is going for the month of August, Libra. And then also I'm going to be using the Golden Universal Tarot if clarification is needed. We will have that clean deck energized and ready to go. And then I'll be using the Magical Times for the empowerment to leave you an inspiration message, taking you into your next month's reading, okay? So here we go. This is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment. Again, welcome everyone. I'm going to be using the frequency bowl to cleanse the energies within myself and also in the room, okay? All right, Libra, let's get it started. Got everything ready to go. All right, here we go. All right, let's get this party started. Okay, so Libra, what is it that my Librans need to know for their higher good in August? What is it, their message or main message, their main issue or message that they need to know for their higher good in the month of August for Libra? Oh, the World card. It's all about completion. That's about finishing a karmic lesson that you needed to learn in life. So Libra, it is a good message. It's about karmic closure. The World card is the last card in the tarot deck, and it's all about completion of a cycle of a lesson that needed to be learned in life, okay? And so this is you putting an end to a karmic life lesson in a relationship or a career endeavor that is going to allow you for a new beginning, okay? So the World card, that is awesome. I like completions because it's all about new beginnings. So let's go ahead and see what your deck and your message is for August. All right, so what is the main issue and message that my Librans need to know for their higher good for the month of August? What is it that they need to know and hear? The main message is about the Libra itself, okay? So the Libra person, the Empress is specific to a Libra, okay? So it's about you and knowing and having faith in your potential for growth, in your nurturing ability. It's about being in your element. So this month of August is about you being in your element and you and your potential growth and nurturing, okay? Because you've come to a karmic lesson in life, and it's all about enabling you to better yourself, okay? Every karmic lesson that we put to an ending and a lesson learned is something that adds to our nurturing and our ability to grow, for our potential for growth. And so you are in your element, ready, willing, and able to nurture whatever it is that you're trying to nurture, whether it's a new career or a relationship. Your obstacle, though, this month is that there is Three of Cups. That means that the Three of Cups is sharing the excitement and the everyday life. So appreciating the everyday life, okay? So your obstacle is that you have three people in this picture, the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy of sharing the appreciation for what life brings you, the little things, not the big things, okay? So this isn't like celebration for a marriage or engagement or, a career promotion. The Three of Cups is learning to accept and embrace and appreciate and celebrate the little things in life. So that is what your obstacle is. So you're all about the potential for growth and being in your element, but your obstacle is that you need to learn to celebrate those little things. Celebrate the little things in life that bring happiness in career or in your personal life, in your relationships, okay? So we're going to go ahead and move on to your recent past. What is the recent past message for Libra? Recent past messages, dark and unclear time. So unless you're dealing with a Pisces, Libra, this is specific to a Pisces, the moon card. If you're not dealing with the Pisces, then basically now that you've finished the karmic lesson in your life with this past message, recent past message, that something's coming to a karmic closure, something that you needed to learn, you've learned, and now you're embracing yourself, your potential for growth and nurturing, because you're one step closer to excelling and achieving a higher leveling up. Okay, so now that you are done, now the uncertain time is, okay, so what do I do now? What do I do with myself now? Or what direction do I need to head into now? So this could be a little bit troubling for you, only in the aspect that nobody likes unclear times and not having a clear path to choose to offer a goal for a career or relationship. So you could be dealing with the Pisces in the recent past, but I feel like it's more like, now that you've completed something, what do I do now? What is my next step? Okay, and I think that that's what your reading is in the recent past about. So in your immediate future, though, you will be getting messages of emotional fulfillment. So now that you've completed your karmic lesson, now there's going to be new messages. So pay attention in your immediate future. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy about new messages, not quite offers, but new messages in the wind that are going to lead to you having more emotional fulfillment. Okay, new beginnings and new emotional fulfillment coming your way. And that's what that message is. So Librans, you do have a new cycle that you're fixing to start, a new adventure in a new karmic lesson that you need to learn in relationship or in a career endeavor. Okay, your distant past message, Libra, is all about hard work, overwhelming burden. Okay, so in the distant past, you were carrying a heavy load. You were carrying your load and someone else's load, and it was a lot to carry. So in the distant past, you do know what it is to carry a heavy burden. You do know what it is to not quit and to carry it to the finish. So you did finish it in the distant past. You finished this overwhelming burden. You carried it to the end until you can no longer carry it anymore. And that's what allows for a new beginning. Okay, laying down the burden allows you to have a new beginning. And so you've learned that in the distant past, and so now you're living it again with now letting that karmic lesson that you had to learn in life, in a relationship or career endeavor, go, so that you can have and embrace that new beginning, those new messages of emotional fulfillment. In your future, you have to let the anxieties go. There will be anxieties going down different paths of unknown avenues. So with the unknown, there will be anxieties that will be brought to you, not of your own making. So this is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, okay? It's about having things come at you externally with the unknown that will bring anxiety. Anytime that you're going down and doing something different and it's change, it does bring about anxiety, okay? So in the future, you will have some anxiety that will be brought upon you by taking a new path and a new challenge, okay, in a career or a relationship. But in your present energies, you're all about moving on, changing your mindset. Okay, you've learned something new that's allowed you for growth, and so now you're able to move on to a better place to seek that emotional fulfillment, to level up, to be able to, now you've reached the potential of growth that in the position in that karmic lesson in life that you needed to learn. And so now it's about a new beginning that's going to challenge you further and give you more emotional fulfillment. But you just have to change your mindset and physical location to allow for a better emotional fulfillment offer to come in. So in the present, it's about moving on. Okay, your outside energies that is going to be assisting that moving on to a different physical location or mindset is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, okay? And it's about embracing celebration for promotions, for engagements, for marriage, for things that are worth celebrating with your family and your friends, okay? So allowing the change and moving on to a new location, even though it's anxiety ridden because you're going somewhere new, is going to allow for celebration. So that is what's going to be helping you and pushing you forward to achieving that moving on, is that you know that it's going to lead to better things, better events, okay, that you can celebrate, all right? Whether it's a promotion, whether it's a new relationship, what you're hoping for in the month of August, Libra, what you're hoping for is the Devil card. So you're hoping that you can put to rest any type of toxic situations. So your hope is that you will be able to put behind you any type of toxic attachments, addictions, alcohol, drugs, sexual addictions, material greed, lust, envy. But you are hoping that you can put aside any type of toxic career that you were in, toxic relationship you were in, that's what you're hoping to leave behind. You're hoping to leave that behind, which will help you in allaying your fears and your anxieties, okay? What your outcome is, Libra, for the month of August, what your outcome is that judgment. So this is something that is meant to be, is divinely timed. You're being called to a higher path, or you're being asked to reconcile, okay? So judgment in the total outcome is a perfect, it's a great thing. Judgment, you should embrace it, because you're being called to a higher path. So whatever position, if it was a career or relationship, whatever thing that came to an end in a karmic lesson, that you've reached your potential for growth in that relationship or career, you're being called, it's divinely timed for you to move on and embrace, because you're being called to a higher path, okay? If you're not being reconciliation with someone or something, okay? So your path is coming back around. Your hope is that you can leave toxic situations. So we're going to go ahead and clarify, because there is some clarification that would assist in this reading. Let's go ahead and get let's go ahead and, I know what the Empress is about, nurturing and your potential for growth and your being in your element, but let's go ahead and clarify the Three of Cups. Why is your obstacle not wanting to share in the celebration of life, the celebration of the little things? What is it that's holding you back from celebrating those things? Okay, so basically the Queen of Swords, you being in your element. So this is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is the Queen of Swords, you being in your element, ruling too much with facts, logic, and emotional detachment. Your obstacle is to let go and feel with the heart, and rule with some emotions, okay? Now that that karmic lesson in life and relationship or career has ended, and you've reached that potential for growth, so you are in your element, all about that nurturing and potential for new growth. Your obstacle is to let go now in this feeling of these energies. This is your energy, and this is your everyday energy. Librans, I am a Libra rising. Libras usually rule their life every day with facts, logic, and cool detachment. But sometimes you need to let loose a little bit and just feel the emotion and celebrate life in general, and the little things that bring you joy, okay, and that bring you new beginnings. Let go of the energies of this, and participate with more the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio feel of feeling the emotion, feeling the moment, celebrating the little things that bring you joy, okay? That will help you alleviate also being with so much anxiety all the time, embracing the new instead of being in fear of it, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify the Moon card for Libra. Libra, what is the Moon card for you? I have the card of the Moon card, clarifying the Moon card. So what that means, that is that in your recent past, with that karmic closure of a relationship or career, now you're being asked to move on to a new beginning, and that brings you a little bit of anxiety, change, moving on, changing your perspective, your point of view, and also moving on to a different place. You know, whether it's a mindset, a change of mindset, now that you've learned that karmic lesson and now you need to learn a new one, moving to a physical location that will allow, you know, change of career, change of relationship. That's frightening, you know what I'm saying? And that is what is in your recent past. So clarifying the Moon is the Moon card, which means that you are having in the recent past a change, and it's unclear, uncertain, and so it's bringing you a little bit of anxiety moving on, okay? But it's time. You know, a karmic lesson has been learned, a new beginning has had. The World card is the completion of a karmic cycle, and you can't stop time. You can't stop judgment and being called to a higher path, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify for Libra the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is emotional new messages. Yeah, so now in your immediate future, now that something is deader than a doornail, which is going to be the completion, the World card is something that you can't go back to. It's done, okay? You've learned what you needed to learn from that career or that relationship, and there's no going back. So now that that has happened, and the Ten of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, it's feeling betrayed, feeling that something that you didn't get to resolve, or feeling that there's no resolution there, that you didn't have any choice in the matter. But the messages that are coming in is that you have better emotional fulfillment coming to you. The message is that there's more emotional fulfillment that is opportunity that's coming to you. This is the message to let this go and embrace the new, okay? That's what that immediate future message is. Let's go ahead and clarify the Ten of Wands for you. That was in the distant past message that will help you with your present and future decisions. I have the Knight of Cups, okay? So the Knight of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Laying down the burden in the distant past has allowed for new emotional fulfillment offers to come in. You can't have a new beginning with new emotional fulfillment unless you put a close to a chapter, a burden that you were already carrying. So once you put the burden down and lay the burden down, you're opening up the options for new emotional fulfillment and offers to come in, for new possibilities and probabilities to come into your life. And that's what you want to do. You want to have new emotional fulfillment for new emotional growth, right? Whether it's a career, whether it's a love option, you want that new growth because you want to move on. You don't want to be stuck in the same karmic lesson over and over and over. Well, you've done it. You've finished it. And so now you want to allow for the new possibilities, okay? They are scary. The change is scary to anyone, not just a Libra. But, change is good sometimes. Sometimes it's what's needed to metamorphosis, to change, to grow, okay? Let's clarify the Nine of Swords. So that is exactly what this means. The Seven of Coins, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, is about being at a crossroads and not knowing whether you want to put more effort into something that you're already in or put more effort into something new. Okay, that's the crossroads card. Okay, and so what's bringing you anxieties is that you know that you will have to move on in order to embrace something new. But the anxiety is, do I put more energy into something that's done, that I have no control over? It's done and divine timing is telling me move on, or do I go ahead and embrace the change, embrace the moving on? Okay, and that's what's bringing you anxiety, is that being at that crossroads. Okay, and so when I go ahead and clarify the Six of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, about changing your mindset or location for a better emotional fulfillment, you are in the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy of wanting to wait until your ships come in to take stock of the situation, to know which path you want to choose. And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? But in the present energies of August, you will be having to move on. You will have to change your mindset or your location so that you can reach that new emotional fulfillment and that new offer. But there's nothing wrong with taking stock and waiting for your ships to come in and knowing, choosing very carefully which path you want to choose, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. So there you go. So then we're going to clarify the Devil card in the hopes and fears. I have the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Okay, so the Leo, Sagittarius, Queen of Wands is all about action, passion, and energy, and putting themselves in the limelight. Okay, it's a very spontaneous energy. It's an energy of passion, action, and adventure. It's not like the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very logical, factual. They're not very passionate. They don't use emotions to make decisions, okay? And so you're wanting and you're hoping to lay down the toxic ties that bind you, that hold you back, okay, from achieving some kind of a passion and adventure and taking on the energies. So you're hoping that you can take on the energies of this rather than this. That way you can celebrate those moments with people, okay? You're so much into the Libra element, but you're hoping to be able to take on the element of the Queen of Wands, to be able to take action, passion, and energy and be able to celebrate the little things in life, okay? And living life, putting yourself in the limelight will allow you to lay down the toxic ties, the emotional binds, the toxic binds, okay? Allow you freedom and free your emotions so that you can live spontaneous instead of living tied down, okay? That's that message there. And your outcome with the Judgment, Libra, the Judgment card shows here that you have to allow the foundation to tumble. Now that the karmic lesson in life is learned and you are able to move on, it's going to bring you down to a level of starting over, okay? And when you go through a tower moment, unless you're dealing with a Scorpio, because the tower is specific to a Scorpio person, maybe you're being reconciled with a Scorpio, maybe you're being called to a higher path with a Scorpio. I don't know that that's the thing, but it could resonate with you. But what I feel is that allowing your leveling of your foundation so that you can begin anew, because you're being called to a higher path, is the answer, okay? And that is what the karmic lesson is for you, Libra, in August, about new beginnings, because you have learned what you needed to learn in a karmic lesson in relationship or career, and now it's time for a new beginning. Don't be afraid. Embrace the change, because change is good and it'll allow you to level up to a better emotional fulfillment, whether it's in a career or relationship, okay? So let's get you an inspiration message to take you into the next month. What is it that Libras need to know for inspiration? What does Libra need to know for their inspiration for the month of August? I have the card of confidence, okay? So this goes hand in hand with what you're going through here. Be bold, rise up, and stand tall. Feel the fire in your soul. You're ready for this change. You're ready to embrace the new. You're ready for a new emotional fulfillment, whether it's career or relationship. Just have the confidence that you need to get you through this. Don't fear it, embrace it, okay? Have confidence in yourself that you can reach a new pinnacle, and you can complete a new karmic lesson in life, okay? And it's going to be a good change. So be confident in that. Be bold, rise up, stand tall, feel the fire in your soul, okay? Much love to you, Libra. Till we read again, take care. Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment. Like, share, and subscribe.